Once upon a time, a popular speaker held a seminar. A large crowd of people had gathered to hear him speak. During the seminar, he raised a $100 bill and then asked, "Who would like to have this $100 bill?" Everyone raised their hands. He told them to wait, and then he crumpled the money in his hands and asked, "Who still wants the money?" And everyone still raised their hand. He then threw the money on the ground and stomped all over it. He picked up the money and asked again, "Does anyone still want this $100 bill?" And everyone still raised their hands. He then said, "All right, I see you all still want it. Before I give you this money though, I'd like to share a story if you all don't mind." The crowd urged him to continue and share his story. As you already know, I am crippled. I was born crippled, and growing up there had always been this norm belief that people who were crippled or disabled cannot achieve very much in life. He paused to make sure the crowd was following his story. Everyone pities you when they find out that you are disabled. I hated the way that people looked at me when I went to school or went to gatherings. People always had that look of pity in their eyes, and I hated it because I felt that only people who had misfortune or trouble should be pitied, and I had neither, so why was I being pitied? Growing up, I always had a passion for painting. At times when I felt angry, I'd just pick up my brushes and paint away all my frustrations. I still do it, even till now. He laughed. All these made me apply for art school. After graduating from art school, that was when my struggles began. Finding a job wasn't easy for me at all, especially with my crippled nature. Employees judged me before judging my artwork. It was very frustrating. Eventually, after getting rejected several times, and sell my artwork by myself, that was how I started my company, and people started to love and admire my artwork. Eventually, I raised enough money and opened my own museum. That is how I became who I am today. This isn't the point I'm trying to make though. He laughed. Everyone laughed with him. When I asked you who wanted this $100 bill, you all wanted it. Even after I crumpled it, you all still wanted it. Why is that? Is it because you all know that no matter how much I crumple it, the value of the money doesn't change? It's still worth $100. There are two things you can learn from this story. In this life, we all go through tough times. We make poor decisions, we lose friends and family. Some are victims of abuse, and a lot more. And all these can't and shouldn't determine your value. No matter what you are going through in life, you determine your value. Your worth is in your hands. No one can change it except you. Remember that. We can also learn not to judge people simply based on their looks or situation in life. You might end up losing very valuable people who could be very beneficial to you, all because of such an attitude. This story teaches us a lot. I think we could even learn one more thing. Never let anything hold you back from achieving your dreams. All you need is hard work and determination. Once you have those two virtues, you are unstoppable. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more from me.